And we are live. Greetings everybody, the Mechanist here, and welcome back to Whatever Wednesdays, where, as the title suggests, it's unfortunately going to be another short one. I have been working hard on resolving all the errors that were occurring Monday, but I was only able to eliminate about 40 to 60% of them, so they're still plaguing me, but I'm making sure to play Terraria. Whether it's an hour, hour and a half, maybe for lucky 2 hours, but today we're just going to play some Terraria, try to take it a little easy on ourselves. So with that said, I don't see a reason why not to just jump straight in. So as I said, I was going to do some things off camera. You might be able to tell because I have the Crystal Serpent. I accidentally got that while I was just trying to do some regular fishing. But you can see by the crates down here, I've done more fishing, as well as I've just done some more work in the world. So I think before we begin playing today and working on the objective, we need to first make sure, yep, there it is. Journey mode settings are off and back to normal. Again, I was building, so around I was testing builds, which is why all these settings were on. And inspection spread back to being on. Alright, we're ready to begin. So, first thing I want to go over is, where did I put you? I think they ended up over there. Yes, we fought the pirates. They accidentally spawned, so I had to fight them. Don't worry, I did not keep any of the loot, which is unfortunate because we got 2 discount cards and a golden ring. And for anybody who doesn't know, those are incredibly rare drops. You normally have to do a couple pirate invasions to hopefully get one. And I got those too. There's 3 in a set, but I got the main one, the discount card. Unfortunate, but what can you do? So aside from that, I think I covered this last time we made our little AFK area, but as you can see, the hallowed is spreading. Luckily, the 3 sunflowers stopped us from completely spreading, which means we still have 4 space for our forest pylon. And these enemies are wrecking me. I know we went over the fact that I removed this mountain last time. We have our little biome fishing spot. But one of the main things I did was, if I could just get back to my pylon system, why am I not teleporting? I did this. I created an artificial jungle biome. High in the sky where no corruption or crimson or hollow could get to it. This way we still have a jungle pylon, and, well, we still have our teleport to this area. As you can see, the original housing was right there, so, yeah. We once again have a jungle pylon. Maybe it doesn't look the best, but I tried just for functionality over form, and, you know what, I think it serves its purpose. Probably could have filled in this, but I wanted it to spread quicker. And we also were able to, if I can find them on the map, where did they go? No, the merchant's here. Okay, I don't know where they moved into, but I found the mage. Actually, I don't think they moved anywhere. But I did find him. Kind of happened while I was working on my AFK arena. Just kept spawning no matter what I did, so I eventually talked to him. And then I eliminated him. Maybe not the nicest thing to do, but I was busy working. What was I working on? Well, let's take a look, shall we? Want to get down far enough. Any minute now, and here we are, back at the AFK arena. So, if you remember last time, I built this, but I left a lot of unfinished work, we'll say. So we just go down here. As you can see now, it's a fully functional AFK arena. And by arena, I mean I can just stand here and enemies will die. Pretty self-explanatory. This is not an original design, mind you. This is based off a design by a creator named Happy Days. I don't know if you've heard of him. And yeah, it works pretty darn well. I did make some modifications. Mainly I made it larger and filled in more stone. That way I guarantee no spawns. I also made sure to put down a bed of lava, just to make sure nothing could spawn. If anything did, well, it wouldn't live very long. And if we face corruption mimics or anything of the like, we can just come down here and we can stand on the lava. The mimic won't. And the reason I said corruption mimic is because... Alright, where's my... There it is, grapple hook. we look in the bestiary, I have no idea where they're located in the bestiary, but I know they're here. Yeah, there they are. The Corrupt Mimic. I was testing to make sure they would actually spawn here. They do. So I fought it off, I got the magic item from it, and I will wait to use it until we find another one, on stream. And as you can see, this is very effective for AFK loot. Very effective. I mean, ridiculously effective. And as you can see from this, we also got quite a bit of money. Or would you not consider 33 platinum a lot? Which we're going to need because we're going to be doing some reforging. As well as we've been collecting some of the banners that drop down here. For reasons. Alright, and in addition to all that, I have officially... Oh, there's the wizard. I guess we do need to buy a few things because we're made from you now, aren't we? I screwed up that sentence, I apologize. We need the crystal ball. That's a magic weapon, but we'll use it for building. Some potions we might get later. A bell's a pet. But the harp and 3 books. Or I think 4 because you can throw one into the shimmer. Eventually I'll come back for the bell to make a pet. Actually, you know what? Why not? I have the money. Alright, now back to bait. Or actually back to the other ocean because I successfully built a corrupt block. Which, as the name suggests, is a block of corruption. The way I was able to do this, before you ask, is in hard mode in a graveyard, the Dryad will sow corruption seeds. So I just simply planted a layer of grass, followed by a layer of dirt to infect it with the seeds, because you can't place, because of reasons, and then I filled it in with a lot of corruption blocks, as you can see. And what does this do? It now is a corrupt biome. Corrupt blocks, corrupt whatever. We can do some corrupt fishing, which I did do. If we go back to base, I'll show you. I'll show you the fact that we have every single potion in the game. This includes some useless ones, some fun ones, and some powerful ones. If I could just remember where I put them. Like Bifrost, incredibly strong, requires hallowed. Teleportation potion, a fun, good way to explore the world. Need chaos fish from underground hallowed. And there's a wrath potion, I don't remember where I put it. Right here, there it is, which increases damage. That goes great with the rage potion, which increases crit. Wrath potion though, only a corruption world, only corrupt fish, blah blah blah. Alright, we should put our money back. And is it still... 1 second. Did I still put it in here? Yes, I did. Okay, we weren't officially ready to get back to work then. Gotta get rid of these pies because I'm no longer in build mode. Put our gel in there. And of course we need our building supplies. Not like we really need it anymore, but I still like to have it on me just to be safe. And of course we have our legendary light pickaxe. I wish I could make it a legendary light pickaxe, but you cannot alter names like Minecraft. Alright, altogether we have a ridiculous amount of money. As well as we have some Souls of Night, kind of just happened while I was building and doing stuff. But we have a ton of money now, which we're going to need for reforging, because one of the things we're going to do, after I finish explaining what all happened, I don't know where to put this, so I'm just going to put this up here. Yay, magic power increase. I'm trying to think if I did... Oh yeah, the fishing. Let's come down here. So I did some fishing, takes a long time, so I do it off camera. And the reason I did that is because, well, I want more bars. I want more loot, because now that we're in hard mode, it's all about looting up. And one of the things I want to do, despite the fact I have adamantite armor, yeah, I said it right, is get the, I honestly forget what it's called, give me a moment, the forbidden armor. Because I've never used it before, and I want to try using it. So, the goal for today is accessories. As you can see, should probably put you in the vanity chest. We're going to be getting all of our magic accessories going, because, you know, that's pretty important. We have a melee-ish setup. We're going to be acquiring wings, trying to go for maybe a few more weapons if we can think about it, hoping for a sandstorm, and yeah, that's pretty much the game plan for today. And again, this is going to unfortunately be a shorter stream. I'm still dealing with a lot of errors. I'm currently running a sub-program to block as many as I can, which means I shouldn't be interrupted every 5 minutes with another error message. But that doesn't mean they're not happening. Unfortunately. But that's my problem to deal with. I'm a professional, so yeah, see, I got the clear staff and a Nimbus rod, just again from AFKing and doing stuff, so I'm not going to use them just yet. I'll wait till I be an actual corrupt mimic, which, I mean, let's be honest, it's not different from a Crimson mimic or a Hallowed mimic, so I don't know. We'll see what we come up with. And I started collecting strange plants because dyes are fun. Speaking of, after we get our full setup, I think we should go through and dye all of our items. Let's see, that's a pet. I guess we should look up about how we craft things from this. That'd be good to know. Alright, Mr. Guide. How do we get this pet? We need Souls of Sight, which require a boss. You're not happening anytime soon. Then we have the 3 books, Ichor, Cursed Flame, and Crystal Storm, which require evil shards and evil items. So those should be pretty easy to get, except for the... Actually, no, we have corruption crates. Yes, I want corruption crate fishing because I want some corruption items. So we might actually be able to build all these, except for the golden shower, as call it Ichor, because, or I think it's actually pronounced Ichor, but I'm just going to call it Ichor. I apologize. We need to go underground Crimson fighting. And the harp, what do we need? We need, again, Souls of Sight. So that's the twins we need to fight. My most hated and difficult fight. People struggle with Destroyer, people struggle with Skeletron Prime. My struggle is with, I'm going to take one, the twins. So first, I want to go see if we can shimmer this. Off to the ocean, because I think that's the closest to a shimmer location. It's not your house. Hello, pirate. I'll fight the pirates later as well. I'll AFK real quick, grab a pirate map, and respawn them so we can fight them legitimately before we use any loot. Not like we got any loot, but it's just, for reasons, we'll say. Alright, keep going down to the shimmer, and I think if we throw this book in, or tome, or whatever it is, first we're going to eliminate you. We get an item back. It's transforming, and it becomes, first activating the slime, it becomes an advanced combat techniques 2. Interesting, interesting. We will go home, and I can just get another book, so let's just use it. Increases defense and strength of all villagers. Alright, so now they probably won't die if a blood moon happens. That's nice. So I guess first, if we're going, let's do the crates. Because this also contains a lot of loot. And also, did I pick up my gold from last time? Yes, I did. So we have all this space for whatever loot we get. We have 20 titanium, 10 divine, 10 defiled, 80 mithril, and 120 pearlwood crate. And if you're curious why there were such exact numbers, I'll explain real quick. So while in journey mode, I discovered a quote-unquote buy-pay system, shop system, whatever you wish to call it, for fishing. So for the price of 5 master level bait, for the price of 1 sonar, 1 fishing, and 2 crate potions, as well as, I want to say, as well as 10 buckets of chum, you can buy yourself, quote-unquote, 5 special crates, we'll call them. Any 5 between divine or biome crate and titanium/gold crates. you can get yourself, what was it, 10 of these mithril crates and 15 pearlwood crates once a day. So if instead of you wanting to spend all day fishing in a biome or whatever, you can just do the pay system. That way it technically happens, you just don't worry about time. So that's how I got all this loot, in case you were wondering. So with all this loot now in our inventory, we need to open it up, don't we? See what all we get. We're here mostly, and by most I mean primarily, for hard-mode ores. And what are enchanted nightcrawlers? Where are you coming from? How do they spawn during some... I mean, I'll take it. These are really strong bait power, but we don't really need bait. Is it a shooting star or a meteor shower right now? Well, that happened. Alright, please get up here. There we go. Throw these in there. And we'll just quick stack all of you. We don't need you, just throw you away. Alright, let's open some crates, see how much money, see how much loot we get, and all that good stuff. So 120 pearlwood crates. Probably gonna give us a lot of weak potions, not needed potions, items we could probably just sell, and all that good stuff. Again, we kind of just are looking for hard mode ores. Cobalt, mithril, orichalcum, palladium, titanium, and adamantite. Why? Just for the collection. And in case you're wondering, I did... Alright, that's a lot of loot. We got to sort it later, though. So this is all from my pearlwood crates / wooden crates. And we already get 69, of course, gold. Alright, nice haul there. So next up, our mithril crates, or iron crates, whatever you wish to refer to them as. Because they're basically the same level. And I get that because it's titanium and, mithril, that those are probably the quote-unquote appropriate world metals. Which means it's still out whether or not, palladium and orichalcum are appropriate, but we know, oh, that's it. What do we get? A good haul and some more platinum coins. The question is, anything of value? Real value, that is. And did I throw everything in here? Whoops, they got mixed up. I don't think it really matters at this point. Where did I stick my gold? There it is. Okay, I lost my money. Unless that's all of it. Something tells me that's all of it, so we sort. I'm not seeing anything, but we did get a dial. That's actually pretty big. I forgot about those, and of course we have our hard mode bars. Again, we'll go over that in a second. Sort. Another sundial. Some more bait. So we got the metals, and like I said, a lot of worthless potions. Alright, we'll just throw you in here for safekeepings. Sort, and okay, we have all our money. So next up, let's do the titanium crates as they are neutral-ish. It's only 20, but I am hoping for an enchanted sword for one of these. And we got it. Sweet, that means Zenith is officially possible. As well as more enchanted sundials, and look at that. I probably spent 30 master level bait and we got 80 back. So as you can see, it becomes pretty easy and repetitive, as well as we're up to 3 platinum now. Next up, the divine crates, because why not? We haven't done any work in the divine / hallowed, so what do we get? We got some crystals and some souls of light, as well as some more bait, and the ores we're looking for. And that just leaves the corruption crates, or they're called defiled crates. So with this, we are officially all looted up, and we ended up with 4 platinum. So just add that to the list of loot. As well as, I don't think that's enough cursed flame. Annoying, but I guess we won't worry about the cursed flame rod. But we did get a light pet, so we can equip that, which I didn't realize I never had equipped. So now we do. And again, for platinum, and once again, feel free to pause. I guess we need to, all the loot we've gotten from quite a few days worth of fishing, as well as the crystal serpent. And of course the enchanted sword, which we're going to need if we make the zenith, or should I say when, after all this is a collector's run, and now we no longer need you. These are just placeholders, chests are easy to come by. So now we drop off, actually we should place you, so we don't have to sleep the night away. Alright, get our buffs back on, and that's mission number 1 done. We have officially, I forgot to put the money, but now it's put up, begun hard mode. I say that because a lot of people like to do fishing as soon as they start hard mode for items. And there are more enchanted night crawlers. Why are you spawning so much? I swear this never was a thing, so I probably missed an update. So, when it comes to things to do, we need magic accessories, obviously. There's quite a few items we have to go with, which is why I just have a huge assortment in here. And yes, I did make sure to buy the celestial magnets by taking their price, doubling it, discarding it, and buying it from the shop, or buying it from my quote-unquote shop, which is journey mode, so that we can just move on. We could probably do something with you later. Pretty sure this is all we need, except for this. This is the magic weapon, which we get from regular mimics. So, again, that AFK farm, pretty good about finding stuff. I'll demonstrate it in a moment. So with all these items, first thing we kind of need is, what is it? This. A mana flower, which is a regular mana potion, I believe. I should have some lying around. I don't know where I put them, but I know I did have them. Oh boy, now it's a hunt for items again. Nope, that's from bosses. This is from lava fishing. I don't think there's any in there. No, there isn't. Oh great, what do I do with my potions? No, I'm kidding, I'll probably put it in my junk chest. So let's go to the chest. Yes, I will eventually sort these out. Don't worry. It's just not a top priority right now. Recall potions. Okay, did I not put them anywhere? Oh, great. You know what? Why don't you just make them? I know I should have them, but I don't know where I put them. Unless they might have ended up in here. Okay, mana potion, so let's get our first magic accessory. The mana flower. This is such a key ingredient, but now I am aware you can do more with it. Never used any of these items, but let's see what they are. Alright, magnet flower. I'm actually use those. The mana flower plus picks up mana stars. Could be good for evasion. Mana cloak. Causes stars to fall. Restores mana when take. What? And then we have the arcane flower. Enemies are less likely to target you. So increase range, causes stars to fall, and enemies are less likely to target you. Okay, can I use the cape for anything? Let's see. I can use it for mana cloak. I do like to use this one, the star veil, because of invincibility. Do I have the? Yes, I do have the cross, and that's only used for star veil. So we probably won't go with the cape version. Except for maybe an accessory. So how about we go with the celestial? What could the magnet go into? Let's see, magnet cuffs. Which we probably also will go with. Because that increases pickup range, mana when damage, and increases max mana. Or we have the damage version, so I guess we should go with Putrid Scent. Which I believe comes from corrupt mimics. I should check that real quick. So please bear with me for a moment. I'm trying to optimize my items, which kind of hard to do when there's so many new ones. Before was you get the mana flower and you're done. No need for anything else. Alright, currently looking up Putrid Scent. I'm again 99% sure it's from Corrupt Mimics, but I just want to be 100%. I say 100% sure, but I gotta be 100%. If so, I apologize. Like I said, I'm still finding off all these errors. Yes, it does drop from Corrupt Mimics, so we'll be doing that later. Again, when I go to prove blah blah blah. So, what else can we make? We're going to be making wings later. Band of Regen. We can make the Chart of Mist, which reduces cooldown potion and health regen. We can also make a mana regen band, which comes from mana bands. Alright. And we make a mana band with the panic necklace. Okay, that's why this is in here. So we could do that real quick. I don't really like the panic necklace, but it can... No, yeah, I don't like the panic necklace very much. So, I guess I have to make an altar, or whatever they're called. Let's see, you make this Ecto Mist during... Okay. Which means we need some headstones real quick. I believe I have a few somewhere. There we go. Don't know how much I need, but let's just start placing them. Which is another way to get Ecto Mist. Go away, worm. I think I got some room down here. You can just place one there, one there, one there. I don't think that's enough yet, so one here. Alright, I believe that's the Ecto Mist, which means, there we go, Band of Star Power. Now we mine these up, and get ready to find a ghost. Because they always appear. Which, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, you know, give dying a repercussion, but so unnecessary if you ask me. Alright, and you may notice that has been researched. I did do some researching off camera. So with the Band of Star Power, increases natural mana, but I can combine it into the mana regen. Which I think is the only reason I have... No, wait, regen. I have a couple extra ones, so let's make both. There's the ghost. Well, there's two of you. You know Halloween's over, right? Alright, they're gone. I know I have an extra couple regen bands. Where did I put them? There we go. Yeah, I have more than a few. And some panic necklaces, so it doesn't really matter. So now we can combine these into... Actually, I think the Chart of Mist only thing kills the Philosopher's Stone on, correct? Let's see. Yes. So we'll make both these items so we have options. And get rid of these zombies so we don't have to worry about thinking while we work on those options. So Chart of Mist and Mana Regen, which increases Mana Regen rate. Pretty self-explanatory, and we have Chart of Mist, which we will do nothing with, because we don't know if we're going to use it. Most likely will, but we're unsure. Now, let's see. So, when they become Celestial Cuffs, they increase mana when you take damage, but you lose the ability to regen mana. I'll have to look at the regen rates, but I think we can make another one. We need a mana star, which is pretty easy to make. We need cuffs and hearts, which again we have plenty of, so let's just make that as well. Accessories, don't last grapple hooks, accessories. I think that's all I'm going to need to make both. We still have some Band of Regen and a Panic Necklace, which is good. And now we need a Mana Star, wherever we put our... Actually, that should be enough to craft... No, we need 5, right? Let me just take a quick walk and see if I can find one. I'll find 2. Alright, back to base. Yes, this is actually faster. Alright, we can make a mana crystal, so let's double up, shall we? And yes, I just realized I need Ectomist, so, cough, cough, Ectomist, cough. We're good now, cough. Please look away. And there we go, Band of Star Power. I swear we did it already. Alright, so we get another mana regen. We turn these into Celestial Cuffs, and those are taken care of now. I call them Celestial Cuffs, whatever they are. Alright, more accessories made up. And as I said, I want to make this the Star Veil, just because I like the invulnerability, which means we just gotta figure out what we're doing with the magnet. And I guess the flower. So we can, let's see what our options are again, real quick. We can make the Celestial Emblem, which increases damage and pickup range. Oh yeah, we were going for Putrid Scent. My bad. I forgot we already determined that, so which means we need to fight Corrupt Mimics. Before we do that, I think we should sleep until it's day and go try to get some wings, which are also going to be important because it frees up 2 inventory slots, as well as I just love having wings. Now, to start off, you get Evil Wings, which are just pretty basic, as well as Angel Wings, basically hallowed and evil versions of each other. But I think I like to go with the Harpy Wings. I just like the way they look. I think they have a better color palette for dyeing purposes. And yeah, we already have a giant harpy feather from when we were fishing earlier in the sky. Alright, it is now morning, so let us go fight a wyvern. And in case you were wondering, I did put a platform down on our fishing area so that we were able to fight a wyvern. It's nice to see the hallowed spreading, although it always bugs me that it doesn't spread up. It will soon, but it's just taking a sweet time. So, the reason I waited to fight a wyvern on camera is to make sure you understood that I was strong enough to. You know, you gotta validate. And finding a wyvern is kinda easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's kind of easy. And I forgot my items, didn't I? Okay, we have the heart lantern, we have a campfire, we have the gnome. We don't have any honey, but I guess no, we have, well, yeah, you know what, let's do this real quick. Impromptu build. We just line up a couple of these. Because we still have to wait for the wyvern to spawn, so it's not a guarantee. Although I feel like that by saying that, they're about to spawn right now. Right now. I will get it, I swear. Alright, heart lantern. Campfire for regen. Gnome for good luck. Honey bucket after we hammer these down. Harpies go away. Should have brought a harpy banner, but I don't think I have any. Okay, we are now ready to fight. As well as make a honey block, probably. Alright, you can go in there, and let's now farm. Always a fun part, right? Farming. And I hope the wyvern doesn't take too long. Unless now they only spawn after you defeat a mechanical boss, which would be my luck. And yes, I realize I don't have any of my magic accessories. I didn't have a chance to reforge them, and I didn't think about equipping them. That's on me. I know I could probably just go, you know what, let's go back. The reason we're doing this is because I need a quick break. A lot of these error messages have been popping up, so I need to address them. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll take on some wyverns. Sorry. And we're back. I apologize again, but a lot of errors were piling up. I had to deal with them. So now we're back home. Am I going to grab potions? No, I'm going to grab accessories. Which I could have probably pulled out there, but whatever. Let's see. I think we want the mana flower. I'll probably swap that out for frog's legs. They get the regen band? You know what, we'll just go with this. We'll go with just the mana flower for now. Ease into it, as it were. So now, we gotta go visit I can't think of the wizard. Did I call him a mage earlier? You. Dalamar. Because we need some potions. I probably will need a lot, but we'll grab 100. 121. Okay, we'll grab that. Again, we have a ton of money now, so we don't really worry about it. Back home, hit up the crystal ball for good luck. And now we once again try to fight a wyvern. And by try, I mean wait for it to spawn and then hopefully beat it. It's because they're not the most complicated. In fact, I think the only difficulty in fighting a wyvern is actually the harpies. Because they are annoying and persistent. And they don't despawn when a wyvern shows up because wyvern isn't technically a boss, so there's no reason to. But whatever. Get food back, so you don't have to worry about actually running out. Alright, we're back. Gonna take a honey bath and wait for a wyvern. Oh, what fun this part is. I really got nothing to say, I'm just waiting for a wyvern to spawn. But anybody who plays Terraria knows what this is like. There's no guarantee, but... You know what, before I sit here for an hour, I'm going to make sure they actually spawn and not wait until certain events or criteria or whatever is necessary. You know, in my luck, you have to be a mechanical boss now. Which means we should probably just go buy a pair. Alright, what was I doing? Wyvern Terraria. Pretty self-explanatory, let's see. Let us see. Alright, there's the AI. We don't need that. Okay, no requirements, good. I was going to say, do they really make it so you have to be a mechanical boss first? But they did it. Just not having the best of luck right now. And by that, I mean normally I could be up here for 5 seconds and one will spawn. Doesn't seem to be the case though right now. In fact, nothing is spawning. I was going to say, we do have everything turned off, right? Or on, or whatever. But a harpy spawn, which means yes, we do. Alright. You know, I would use a water candle, but the problem with that and a battle potion is it causes a lot of harpies to spawn while I'm trying to fight the wyvern. And again, the only difficult part about a wyvern, besides the fact that it does a ridiculous amount of damage, is the harpies. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit. If one does not spawn, I guess we can go do something else real quick. Because I don't want to waste too much time. And I'm a horrible shot. Granted, I have been playing melee, so that kind of makes sense. Gotta pick my shot. And there's a harpy banner. As if I asked. Actually, I did. Of course, this doesn't solve a real problem, but whatever. You know, I'm just going to jump up and down and see if one spawns. Again, normally I go up here because reason X, Y, or Z, A, B, 3, whatever your reason is. And they'll accidentally spawn. I'll jump too high and get one to spawn. Except I'm looking for one. And they never spawn. So I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes. I'm only going to give it 5 minutes. And then we'll move on. I'll fire them off camera, and when one does decide to show up, I'll beat it again. Just because I don't want to waste your guys' time, or girls, or gamers' time any more than I have. And I kind of dragged it out pretty hard mode, and I apologize. But that's kind of how Terraria is. You gotta take time to step back and say, okay, time to farm completely worthless things. In my case, I was dragging that out way too long by streaming only for about an hour and a half of Terraria. But that's why we're moving on. And once we beat the game, then we start going to full collector mode. And if that gets too boring, please let me know. And I'll think of something else we could do. Either start streaming a new run, a new game, and just come back to collectors every now and then. Just because I do know, Terraria is like my #1 thing right now, besides Mario Wonder. So I don't want to eliminate my #1 thing. But, you know what, we'll see. No point crossing that bridge until we come to it. And as Wyvern. Great. So, now you can see why the Wyvern's actually pretty easy. You just jump over them. Back and forth, back and forth. It's all about the rhythm. And we don't have a high jump or a high enough jump, so we got to be careful. All we gotta do is pull up early and we're done for. And this is how this dance is gonna go. I call it a dance because of the figure 8 the Wyvern does. And if I had a Book of Ichor, I'm not calling it the other thing, this would be a lot easier because, well, 1, they become weakened, and 2, during the descent, we'll call it, because of how I can't think now. Ichor book works, you can actually pierce every segment multiple times, so you can almost instant kill them. Let's try the Crystal Serpent. After all, I did go through a decent amount to get you. Don't know which is better. Feel free to let me know. Alright, when I defeat them down low, just so we can get the souls. Like that. And they drop a decent amount of money. Alright, souls acquired. So I think you need 50 to make a set of wings, and we got 14. Alright, let's see if we can find another one real quick. That took about 3 minutes to spawn, so hopefully it doesn't take another 3 minutes. As you see, they're not difficult once you learn what to do. I'm ready to go to our 25, research them, and give ourselves the souls, and I'll have to fight a couple off camera. Or I'll just wait till I'm off camera. There you are. Oh, you're trying to fake me out. Nice try, Wyvern. You know, I think this is better because it has a higher crit chance. I think that's how it works. Alright, I need my mana. Please stop for a second, Wyvern, I need mana. Okay, that was way too close. Not worth it. Regen. Alright, now we're back to a safe spot, I'd say. Our mana will naturally regen, as long as we don't waste our shots. And we're back to full. I gotta remember with magic weapons, not mana, you have to manage your mana. That's what I was trying to say. Bullets and arrows you gotta manage when it comes to using guns and bows. So those are pretty easy to manage. Oh, I'm at 50. I only have 50 more shots. So with magic, you run out too much, you use a mana potion, you get magic sickness, which means that your magic attacks are reduced for a time, so you deal less damage, which of course is never good. It's a weird balance, but I guess magic weapons are pretty strong, so it kind of makes sense. Alright, one more charge. Or one more. After one more. 2 more? There we go. Alright, how many souls? 20. That makes 34. We'll fight one more. That one popped up real quick. So they're now spawning, which is good. which is always good. Again, we don't want to spend forever here. But we will fight one more. That should give us plenty for wings. If not, we'll give us an extra 2 and maybe throw out 10 gold or something. Alright, how long before we get our third one? That is the question. How about now? Nope, a harpy spawned. And I'm hoping, if we are doing alright, we will end with a mechanical boss. But I don't think that's going to be able to happen because of my limited ability to play today. Play, stream, today or tomorrow, they go hand in hand with my current condition. All these error messages triggering pain, even though there's no pain, so it's like a phantom pain, only mechanical, so it's a mechanical phantom pain, which is all convoluted, yes, I understand, but it also can't be helped. Like I said, I was able to reduce the amount of error messages by 40 to 60. I couldn't really get a proper beat on it, but it's just, I was hoping to have it resolved Monday night. That did not happen. But I'm a professional, I'm going to keep playing and streaming. I should be able to go for an hour and a half in total today, which means I am improving. Just not the rate I want. Oh, come on, Wyvern. And don't worry, it will pass. Like I said, I've gotten rid of 40 to 60. This isn't, oh, now it's something I have to deal with. It's an annoyance I have to deal with. Like a car problem, or if you sprain a wrist or something like that, it's like, yeah, I can still do stuff. It just hurts. Maybe it takes me longer to do. Stuff like that. Or broken limb, although I think broken limbs are a lot more severe and limiting. So we'll say it's like a sprain. It's like it's a phantom mechanical memory error sprain. And even as I talk, it's now sounding very convoluted. And I apologize. Just know I'm currently, what's the word? Impaired, and I'm debuffed. There we go. I'm currently debuffed, and I'm working on resolving it. That's a perfect way. I'm currently debuffed. But I guess it's more like getting debuffed by like 5 different things. Like it's like a stacking poison debuff. I had 10, now I'm down to around 5 stacks of poison. And this poison affects stamina and energy as well as magic and health. Yeah, we'll call it that. I've been currently debuffed. After all, we're a gaming machine. Why not use gaming terms? It both helps appeal to actual gamers and helps people get familiar with gaming lingo. So it's a 2 for 1. Oh, come on, Wyvern. I got 2 of you and one was back to back. Okay, I'll give it 2 more minutes, and if one does not spawn, we'll go back, we'll research, we'll get it done, and I'll just fight a few off camera. Or I'll fish, because you can get souls of flight from fishing crates in the sky. I wish you could dye the honey. That'd be cool if you make purple honey. Because you can do that with water. I know you can't do it with lava, but that's kind of an obvious reason. Wish you could do it with honey. Alright, doesn't look like we're going to get one to spawn, so we'll pack up and head to base. Back to base. Now we throw these back in here because they're important, as well as the money we've collected. Now, as much as I don't like doing this, I'm going to research and give myself Souls of Flight, just because, again, I want to move on. And I'll just fight a few wyverns off cameras or fishing crates to make up for it. And in addition to that, I'm going to... where's my money? I'll throw away 15 gold. You get about 5 for a fight, so one more fight would only be about 4 or 5. We're going to throw away 10. Actually, doing the math, yeah, we'll throw away 10. There, we bought some souls just because we don't want to waste time. Now we can make our wings. Harpy wings. which we will research just because wings. I like them. Now let us go reforge them so we can start swapping out accessories, which means we need to go to the ice biome. Talk to our good friend the Goblin. I said talk to our friend the Goblin, and hope they don't rip us off a lot. So we're magic, we're looking for... Let's see, do I want to go crit or damage? Personally, I don't like going crit, I like to go full damage. So we'll see what we get. After we'll do that, the first 4% modifier is what we're going to go. And we're going damage. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, we now have our harpy wings. Don't they look good? And yes, we will begin dyeing them very shortly. So we can put you away and put our money away. So in terms of accessories, what else can we do? We can swap out, I guess, the necklaces I have for more items, such as the precise veil. And do I want... You know what, we'll go with this one just because it's a solid one. We'll worry about others later. Alright, let's go back and do some more reforging. Back to reforging. Yes, I'm going to get you a lot of money, and... Come here. A little bit closer. Not going to try to pronounce it. Okay, you know what? Increase range. There we go. So first things first, Sorcerer Emblem. Do you want damage? I say damage, not defense. Oh, come on. There we go. We'll take the 3% for now. Let's see. Charm of Miss. Again, we're looking for damage here. I'm going to lose... There we go. Some damage. Mana Flower. This should be a quick, easy way to get a good modifier on. Or not. Critical chance. And yes, that was a +3. I apologize. That's a 3 defense. There we go, menacing. Now Starveil. Alright, these are taking a lot more. There's a menacing Starveil. Okay, that's 4 gold, and this is 30 gold, so we should go for you next. No, we're not looking for there we go. Damage, damage, damage. I think that just leaves the boots, which are incredibly expensive, so we'll just take what we can get. Without hopefully spending too much. As I say that, I'm already going through a lot. Come on. You want to lose all my... There we go, menacing. Nice. And it took only 20 souls of flight, so we didn't even have to get rid of these. But we will get rid of these because we gave ourselves an extra, so there, that'll compensate. I don't know why I thought it was 50, it's only 20. So again, we'll get rid of the extras to compensate because I don't remember, and get ourselves the gold back. Alright, menacing, 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 angry. We might reforge angry. You know what, we got the money. Let's try to go for a full set. So we're looking for the menacing. There it is. Menacing. I didn't know menaces could sing. Alright, don't want to blow through all my money. I have a lot still. I mean, 35 platinum's nothing to sneeze at, but it has taken quite a bit in the past. Come on. You know you want to. I wish there's a way to increase the odds of getting the good ones. And we're not getting it. Are we? Come on. There it is. Alright, menace, 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 angry. Alright. I'm not gonna like this, but let's do you next. Wording, not what we're looking for. We're looking for menacing. Violent, also not what we're looking for. We're looking for menacing. Come on, you don't even want to give it to me. I'm a good customer. Please. Any minute now. There we go. So we wasted about 10 platinum. But you know what? All of our accessories are now menacing. Which means that's a 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Practically a 30% increase to damage. Which again, I only like doing in hard mode because weapons start doing enough damage to where that modifier actually means something. And I forgot we were going to reforge our weapons. Alright, one more time, Goblin, old buddy, old pal. What are we looking for? Demonic's good, we'll just take that. I don't want to spend anything more. And because I don't remember what the mythical, that's really good. How much does it cost? I guess we could try for a little bit better. I guess I'm looking for demonic again, godly, or something else. Okay, I'm running through a lot. We'll take what we get. I should have done this. Hello? Okay, this is your way of getting back at me, ain't it? You gave me a good one, you said, oh, you want to throw it in my face? There it goes. Okay, I wasted 3 platinum just to get demonic back. Whatever. Now we're done. So, we now have our magic setup. We have magic items, magic potions, magic accessories. Now I guess we're looking for magic armor. Which means I need to go back and dig into my chest for the metals. Let's see, titanium. Got all these. Next chest, please. We have for titanium. For adamantite. I guess we can just take all the metal. Oh, some adamantite ore. We still don't have enough, though, for research. And in case you're wondering why I researched all these metals off camera, building purposes. You can make iron bricks, adamantite bricks, and so on and so forth. So that's what I was doing. Alright, get all of our metals. And see if we have enough to build some armor. Which we probably don't. Let's be honest. We have a lot of tungsten, titanium. Alright, up to our chests. Let's see what all we ended up with. And sort. So we have a decent amount of titanium and adamantite. We got a little bit of the rest. So nothing to write home about. But luckily we're going for fossil armor. Let's check. I keep forgetting the name of it. This one, the forbidden armor. We need 10, 20, 30, 46. And I believe you can do this with both. So we need 46 bars in total. So if we do that, we can take 10 from here. And we just need 36 from you. Alright, we have the armor part, or the metal components. Now we just need, what, the souls and the fossils, I believe. Let's double check. Fossils. Forbidden fragments. Which I know dropped during a sandstorm from the desert elemental, I believe. So real quickly, I thought I would show you how my AFK farm works. Let me just put all this stuff up. Alright, so down to our AFK farm, we will turn off spawn rates. That way you can, and increased range. I just did that for reforging. Alright, let's show off how my AFK farm works. I'm sure any Terraria veteran knows how this works, but I wanted to show off how effective it is. Just because I love seeing it happen. And again, you saw the loot, so you know how effective it is. But let me just show you the craziness, if you don't mind. Okay, so we're down here. We are completely clean and clear. We just need to close the door. There we go, nothing can get in. So we clean it out real quick. Quick stack. Alright, quick stacking isn't working because we have nothing to quick stack, but we get our lightning aura rod, which isn't to kill items, it's just to trigger enemy contact. We turn on the mimic trigger, the poison arrow darts that keep sticking us in the behind while we're adventuring. This way, basically what ends up happening is if a nymph or a mimic spawn, it triggers them. Aside from that, what I do, which I don't have it on me, but I will just show you, because I'm going to trash the items anyways. I equip a battle potion, plus our water candles, to maximize spawn rates. Yummy. And then, now this part might be quote-unquote cheating, but I turn it up to times 10. Now the reason I do this is not to cheat, is to speed up the process. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, simply put, 10 times spawn rate equals 1/10 of the time it takes. So, for instance, if we AFK here, quote-unquote, for 6 minutes, that will be the equivalent of AFKing for an hour. So, to show you how effective this is over a course of an hour, I'm going to set a personal timer of about 6 minutes, of which I'll be sitting here talking to you, so don't worry. Let's see, timer, 6 minutes. So, on my mark, we go. And go. So now all we do is sit here and a ton of enemies are going to spawn. They give us their drops and yeah, we collect banners, we collect money, we collect rare items like from mimics. And if we want to farm crimson mimics, corrupt mimics, hallowed mimics, we do the same thing, only replace pearlstone or whatchamacallit, brimstone or evil stone or whatever the evil stone is. So as you can see, a lot of enemies are spawning, a lot are dying, and it's only been about 30 seconds, which means it's been about 3 minutes. But again, I don't have to worry about that. Just by turning up the spawn rate by 10, we can reduce our time by 10. So you can AFK here for a day and basically AFK for a week. Easy. I mean, after all, you see my chest, they're pretty freaking full. And it's a nice way to collect banners if you need that. But as you can see, we've slain 1,300 giant bats. That just shows you how crazy this farm actually works. And again, you just make some modifications and you can farm whatever you want. You can put the new cursed dungeon tiles, I believe is what they're called, to farm dungeon mimics, and you don't even have to be in the dungeon. You can do the same thing with the spider biome, with marble and cobalt, with crimson hallowed to a degree. I don't think you can fully farm them, but I know you can farm them pretty well. You can use this for mimics, and yeah, all the craziness. You know what, I think that's a good demonstration. I'm not going to go for the full 6 minutes, but we are coming up to 2 minutes, which means 20 minutes, which means almost a half hour. And as you can see, a lot has spawned. Alright, that makes it 2 minutes, which means it's been 20 minutes. So we turn off this, let the rest of them fade into existence, and we see how much we get. Which again is going to be a decent amount, as you saw from the very beginning. So now we just wait for the rest of these to die off. And to speed up the process, again we're just going to trash all this because we didn't earn any of it. Except I will keep the rock golem banner for research purposes. We have 2 platinum, 2.5 basically platinum, just from AFK for about 20 minutes, and we have all these items which can be sold, can be looted, can be used, so on and so forth. But now, we have to take all this delicious loot and get rid of it, because it was not legitimately earned, although we will research a mechanical worm, because we will be finding mechanical bosses, and it'd be nice if I could just repeatedly spawn them. Oh, I should probably put you up. Research this banner. Research the rest of this money. and probably turn off our contraption. Let the rest go away. And I think we'll get ready to call it quits. I want to keep going, believe me I do, but I don't think I have enough focus and energy to fight a mechanical boss right now. I apologize, but we were able to get set up so next time we play, next time we game, we can fight a boss right off the bat. We just gotta collect the material needed, which we should have plenty of. But I guess I should show you, before we end, and these goals to go away. Yeah, I want to let them die, they're about to die. Alright, any minute now. There we go. Okay, so we probably ended up with about 5 platinum, but again, that was just basically 20 minutes, done in 2 minutes, so it's just to speed up the process. What we will do now is I will demonstrate how to get a corrupt mimic in the Crimson world. Because believe it or not, you cannot just simply use evil keys like you normally would. It's always going to spawn a Crimson mimic. Although I wish that was changed, it's what we have to deal with. So now we just put enough Crimson down. This is exactly enough blocks. Or close, if I remember correctly. So this part's boring, but you know what? It has to be done. Lay it down, get enough until the background changes to corruption. I think I keep calling it Crimson. I apologize. But, so we keep placing it down. We got a couple more layers to go. You know, this is boring, but this is how Terraria is played. It's a lot of prep work. For as much time as you spend playing, you spend probably 10 times more building. Which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just an everyday annoyance. Minecrafters and Terrarians know it well. Alright, place a little bit more. We're halfway through our blocks, which means we're halfway there. A little bit more. Okay, we screwed that up. Now, one thing I will mention is there are plenty of secret bosses. You know, there's Queen Slime, which I really like. I think it's cool they added it. There's Empress of Light, sorry, which I also really like. But what I love most about Empress of Light, besides everything, I mean the design, the combat, the blah blah blah, the drops are also really cool and fun, is actually the accessory of Infinite Flight. Because I love wings, and I love flying. I know it's not optimal, I know most people actually go with the alien, the UFO mount. And you know, I get that, I've done it before. But the thing is, it's not fun. This game has wings. I want to use wings. Pretty self-explanatory. So I like the fact that they have that emblem of flight, or whatever it's called, so you can have infinite flight. Sure, it takes up a couple extra inventory slots, but honestly, does that really matter? Only if you're trying to be an optimist. And by that, I mean optimal in your build, not hopeful. Although I guess it does play to be an optimist too. I just can't think of any boss where infinitely flying would help. If you can, let me know. And there it is. We are now corrupt. So what does this mean? Well, now there's a chance that a corrupt mimic will spawn. And to prove that, and how you fight mimics, let's do it. Now, I'm going to turn this up to 2 times, just because I don't want to wait here forever. That's good enough for a crimson or a corrupt mimic to spawn. Then we turn off spawn rate and fight it. So this may take a minute, but this is the only way you can fight a mimic of the opposite evil in your world. Or you can just use a contaminator, turn a whole bunch of underground into evil and wait for it to spawn that way, but this I found is the easiest way. Plus you get Souls of Night because it's now corrupt. So come on, you need one to spawn. I doubled the spawn rate. And we saw the battle poster, so we should probably turn that off. And again, we will get rid of all the loot, because this is not legitimate, this is just demonstrating. Although this is basically what I do, so it could be considered legitimate, I'm not gonna. I have a code of ethics as a gamer. Why am I keep checking my inventory? I don't know. It's a compulsion, I guess. Alright, there's a miner, which we're not looking for. So, you know what? Let's turn up the spawn rate a little bit more. We don't want to be here all day. Just 6 times. This ought to get it to spawn. There it is. Corrupt Mimic is flying at us. They deal a ton of damage. So, let's fight. And by let's fight, I mean let's run. Because this is how you beat a Corrupt Mimic. You literally just run away. Or any Mimic. Because if you run far enough, they do the charge. And, yeah, you just keep running away. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. And just like this is how you defeat Mimics. I always thought, oh man, these things are incredibly difficult, blah blah blah. Turns out you just gotta have enough running speed. And of course, once they get low enough, I personally like to try to not die and go up here. Up here. There we go. Now come up here. Alright, took a lot of damage actually. But this way we can get the loot. See? And a cleaner staff. Perfect. And that's how you fight corrupt mimics. Or evil mimics, special mimics, whatever you wish to call them. And for trouble, we can research another stake, but we have our cleaner staff legitimately. As well as all this other stuff, so we'll get rid of that, but we'll keep these 3 to prove our conquest. And yeah, that's how you fight corrupt mimics in your world. You switch that out for hallowed pearlstone, you get hallowed mimics if you don't want to use a key, and same for crimson. Alright, I went almost an hour and a half. Yeah, I'm only 10 minutes off. I was able to power through. For that, I will always be thankful. In fact, I could just get rid of you because I already have one. But that's some more powerful healing potions we're going to need. And are these my minor potions? I don't need you anymore. I got some sorting to do. I have a lot to take care of. But with this, next time we'll be fighting the mechanical bosses. Hopefully all of them, definitely 2 of them, possibly 1 of them if we keep losing. We have a few more magic weapons to get, as well as legitimize, but now we can officially add the cleaner staff to our collection. So, next time, we get a sandstorm, fight off sandstorm enemies, we fight mechanical bosses, and we move on, because now we are fully... You know what? We can do something else. Sorry, I forgot. Let me just freeze time. Time froze, enemies off. Now you might be asking, why are we doing this? Well, simply put, zoom in, we have some dying to do. Alright, we have a ridiculous amount of dice to go through. So let's just start with some basic ones. Let's see, we are magic. Magic is purple, right? So what kind of purple? Let's see what purple looks like. Just a base color purple. If it does anything. Some armor dies, not very good about that. And the wings. Ooh, that's... I actually kind of like that. Maybe a different color for the skull, though. Yeah. Actually, this looks a lot better than I thought. Maybe also a different color for the wings. I swear I did do this in advance. Alright. Let's see. There's a silver dye, right? Really make it look like a skull? Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that brightens it up a little bit. Right, we have evil robes, evil magic. Good. Now, what color do we go with for the wings? Maybe... let's try purple again. And here, let's see, we have purple black, purple silver, purple dye. Let's just see how these combinations work. For the wings. Alright, so this is black and purple, makes it a bit darker, but you know what, we don't want to be monotoned. So how about black and or purple and silver? Makes them a little bit brighter. Over what with silver? It's kind of like bone wings, even though we don't have bone wings. Let's see, bright silver and how about regular silver? Regular silver looks like it's in black and white. So bright silver probably almost looks angelic. How about red, actually? Evil, right? Red wings? Not bombs, red. Let's see what red looks like. Let's see, we have red and black and red. Red just looks like, well, they look like blood. So how about red and black? That just looks dark, not actually red and black. What about black dye? Well, we just want black wings. For our black heart. Because this clearly looks evil. That actually doesn't look too bad, so we'll go with that. Oh, I guess we should dye our little orb too. Go away. You know, let's make it special, a gradient. Just because there's a few of those. What's the cyan gradient look like? Looks weird, but I kind of like it. What about the other one? This, violet gradient to match our color scheme. Actually, no, it should be green, right? For souls or evil. Green. Let's see, we have intense green flame. Actually, maybe, no, isn't souls represented by, like, teal in this game, or cyan? Which one of these? Teal and cyan. Let's go with light blue, I guess. Blue for light blue. Where is light blue? Maybe actually this, intense blue flame. Let's see, there's sky blue and where's regular blue flame? Because I don't want the intense one. There it is. Alright, let's zoom back in. I mean, I do like the way it looks, but it makes us look too purple. So let's see what teal looks like. Can't tell it changed. Cyan? I'm dyeing the wrong thing. Not really feeling it. Let's try cyan. Cyan looks kind of like what we're going for, a spirit orb. Alright, let's try sky blue. Nope, don't like sky blue. Alright, how about blue flame? Gives it a little variety of colors of what it does intense look like. Okay, it's regular or... You know what, we'll go with the regular. Make it look a little colorful. There we go. Now we look ready to be evil. Or magical. I don't know why I went with evil for magic, but you know what, it looks nice. So, thank you all for watching. I'm sorry I have to cut the stream short again, but this time I was able to actually do all of my Terraria. So I'm thankful for that. We will be back Friday for Friday Night Throwdown. Hopefully we'll be able to do a full stream of that if I was able to make an hour and a half tonight. But no promises, unfortunately. But I hope you all enjoyed. This has been the Mechanist. Oh, sorry. I'm screwing up. I'm focusing on my error messages. They're really piling up. So, we'll be back Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for My Hero Ultra Rumble. We'll be probably playing some Ida again. It's been a minute. Maybe some Yayorozu. Maybe some Cement Toss. You know, going back to some of the classics we started with. And yeah, hopefully I can resolve a lot more of these error messages so we can go back to normal. But, you know what? Stuff like this will happen. You just gotta roll with the punches. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all stay safe and have a good time. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to wrap up. So, this has been the Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.